Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. If you're a day trader like me, somebody who like trading every day or somebody who like trading each and every month, you must have noticed that December is a very difficult month to trade. That is because there are some reasons or there are some factors in December that no matter who you are or no matter the type of trader you are, whether you're a scalper, a day trader, a swing trader, or even a position trader, when it comes to December, if you don't know what you're doing or you don't know how to maneuver over these factors, there is no way you make any money, or you actually lose all the money you've made within the year in December. And that is why I'm going to be covering most of these steps on this video to tell you why you shouldn't be over trading, or the reason why you should even just stay in the market for maybe 2 weeks in December so that you can maybe come back in January to start making money again in Forex trading. Let's talk about some reasons. Let's talk about some reasons why I wouldn't recommend anyone to trade in December. If you want to trade in December, I think your trading should end by the 10th of December if you are a day trader. All right. If we are talking about a position or a swing trader, somebody who trades with bigger time frames like the daily, the weekly, or monthly time frames, you won't have any effect. So let's start with the time frames. If you're a day trader, somebody who trades with a 1 minute, if you're a scalper or a day trader, this is going to affect you. All right. If you're somebody who trades with a 5-minute time frame, the 10-minute time frame, 30-minute, 1 hour, or even the 4-hour time frame, this is going to affect you. But if you trade with the daily time frame, the weekly time frame, or the monthly time frame, then you have nothing actually to worry. All right, you have nothing actually to worry. Okay, let's start with somebody who trades with the lower time frame, which is something of concern. The kind of people I'm actually addressing these to. Okay, so let's start with scalpers and day traders, the people whom this is going to affect them directly, right? So for scalpers, the first reasons why you should be able to just prevent trading in December. I recommend you should stop trading by the 10th of December and then you can start again by the 28th of December. So from the 10th of December to the 28th of December, you should totally stay out of the market. You can use that time frame to be able to practice. You can use that time frame to be able to go over your trading journal, to go over your trading plan, to fine-tune and to do some tweakings when it comes to your trading system. All right? So that is the time frame from the 10th of December to the 28th of December. That is what I have noticed. That is what I have experienced over the years. And if there's any change when it come from the previous years or the upcoming years, if there's any change, I'll obviously let you guys know. From the 10th of December to the 28th of December, that is when I've noticed there's high volatility and there is very low liquidity. So let's talk about the points. Let's talk about the most important points that should prevent you from trading or why you should stay out of the market. Let's start with liquidity, all right? If there's no liquidity in the market, there is no way we'll make money. The main reason why we make money in Forex trading is when there's liquidity. All right, liquidity is just when actually there are active buyers and sellers. When there are active buyers and sellers, that is the only way we make money. That's the only way we make millions. So if there's very low liquidity or there's no liquidity at all, and you are trying to scalp or you're trying to day trade, then you end up just blowing out your profits that you've been accumulating from January to December. All right. So December has been noticed for having very low liquidity. That is the first point. Good. Let's go now to the second point why you shouldn't be trading from the 10th of December to the 28th of December. The second point on our list is high volatility. Good, let's talk about volatility now. What is volatility? Volatility is just the frequent and unpredictable prices between buyers, or the frequent and unpredictable forces or buy and selling pressure between buyers and sellers in the market. December, from the 10th to the 28th of December, that is based on my own personal preference. That is the time frame I've noticed volatility is very high. And anytime there's volatility, there's a high volatility in the market. This is what happens. Market makers or brokers that are actually market makers, they come into the market to trap you guys. How do they trap you guys? When there's high volatility, what do? They increase the spread. So they increase the spread is just the difference between the ask and the bid price of any currency pair. So what they do is within this time frame, they actually increase the spread. And when you're trying to trade, they just say, okay, at the end of the day, you're able to make 10 pips profit. They just use 10 pips profit. Almost about half of those profits, you're going to be giving it back to your broker or back to the market in terms of spread. I've noticed that most of the times, or particularly in December or in the ending quarter of December, from the 10th to the 28th, or from the 10th to the end of the month, that is what usually happens. So low volatility, that is when low liquidity, you won't be able to have any good opportunities. Then high volatility, with high volatility, your prediction is going to be very, very uncertain. You have very, very uncertain prediction, and that is when your broker or market makers, remember on this channel, I told you guys the different types of brokers we have. We have market makers and we have ECN brokers. Market makers actually trade against you. You guys already know that. So anytime you place your trade, if you place a buy, right? If you place a buy, the market maker is going to place a sell, because they know obviously you're going to blow up that money. Right? And anytime you make a profit, they actually pay you from their pocket. So those are market makers. That is why they call them market makers, because they make the quote. They make the quote that you are actually trading. But the best type of Forex brokers, which are, you even have the link on this video, the same broker I use every day and the same broker I told you guys to use every day, is ECN, Electronic Communication Network. Any broker that is ECN, you're good to go. All right? If you place your trade, it goes directly to the liquidity providers. It goes directly to the interbanking system. The only way they make their money is just through commissions and through very little spread. All right? So they don't make money through over-the-counter gains as opposed to market makers. We've already covered that. So you can just see, because of these points, it is very, very unpredictable. And the last point why you shouldn't trade in December is unpredictability. It is very, very difficult for you to predict the market direction. You can have your support and resistance, you have your trend line, your Fibonacci is telling you to enter here and get out here. But unfortunately, when you place this trade, remember you are trading, if you are trading Great Britain Pound USD, those are two different economies involved. You have the Great Britain involved and you have the United States involved. And during this particular month of December, we have many economic factors within these two economies, or any other currency pair you are trading, right? The economies are going to be involved. And we have many economic releases. We have many news releases in December that make that those fundamentals actually affect our trading, and it is very, very difficult for us to predict the market direction. That is why, based on these 4 points, low liquidity, high volatility, market traps or brokers trap, then market unpredictability. These are the 4 things that should just tell you that, okay, this is not a good time for me to trade. So what can you do? What can you do within this time period? For me, I have different preferences. This is the time, particularly December, from the 10th of December to almost the end of December. I have the whole year. I had the whole 11 months or 11 and a half months for me to trade. So within this time period, I'm using my own preference so that you can use it to make your own judgment. So within this same period, I've had almost 11 months and a half to trade Forex, to make money in Forex trading. So there should be a time where I say, okay, I can actually just step out of the market to spend some time with my family. That is why if you're on Telegram, if you follow me on Telegram, on Instagram, or even on my Discord, you see that we are actually taking a tour. I'm actually taking a tour with my family. We're traveling around. That is my own preference. So I just decide, because trade and travel is one of the highest things. That was one of my main goals when I even got into Forex trade, because I wanted the freedom to travel, to go anywhere. Because that is why they say the universe is like a book, and he who doesn't travel read just a page. So I'm somebody, I love traveling a lot. I love traveling a lot. And within this time period, I use that time just to travel. And when I get wherever I'm going, any time I have, it's just for me to reflect over the strategies I've been able to use within the year, what was able to work, what is not working, what I'm going to be using coming 2022. This is 2020. This is 2021. 2021, right? So come 2022, what strategies am I going to be using? Which strategies were very effective in 2021, and which strategies I'm not going to continue using in 2022? Because I have more than 8 different strategies which I use for trading, my own personal strategies which I have discovered. So within that time frame, I have that time frame to go through all my strategies, to go through my trading journal. If I was back in my office, you guys already know. You see, I have more than 4 or more than 8 different books that are just trading journals. Any trade I take from 2016 to now, I've shown you guys those books already. So it is within that time that I go through all my trading journal to see what worked within the year and what didn't work. What I need to change, what I need to do, tweakings that I need to do, other strategies that I need to test. That is why I keep discovering many strategies that you won't see anywhere on YouTube. So you can use the same time, you can use the same quarter of the year or this same time frame, which I don't recommend you to be trading, to do most of those things, to be testing out different strategies, to be coming up with different strategies. And if you're somebody who is also into robotic trading, you can use this time to be coding a particular robot. Remember, very soon, I'm going to bring in robotic trading to you guys, and I'm going to teach you guys how you can create your own Forex robot. So if you're somebody who already have one, you can use this time frame only to be testing your robot, to test different parameters, how can it behave in this market? How can it behave in this particular market condition? So to do strategy testing and trade review. That is the highest thing I do. Strategy testing and trade review. That's the highest thing I'll be able to do within this time frame. And for me, somebody that I love traveling a lot, that is when I'll also be traveling with my family. I'll also be spending time with my family, because above all, we have Christmas. So Christmas is time for you to spend with your loved one. Time for you to be able to even spend some time, because I haven't had enough time to spend with my family, to spend with my wife, to spend with my loved ones. So that is also going to give me an opportunity to spend some time with my family. So with that being said, we've come to the end of the video. So I just wanted to give you guys these recommendations to show you guys why I'm not very active when it comes to Forex trading this time around, why you shouldn't be very active yourself unless you want to give all your profits you've accumulated from January to now, unless you want to give it back to the market, all right? So better just keep it away, preserve your profit, have some time for your family, have some time to relax. Then when you bounce back in January, that is when all the strategies are going to be pouring in again. That is when I'm going to be very active again, and we're going to be able to make more money from the Forex market. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you smash the like button on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Check me out on Instagram, check the other videos which I'm going to leave. I think it's going to be this way or this way, but check the other videos that are coming after this video. They all link to the same topic. And with that being said, I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.